Hi guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing a retro fragrance from back in the time. I did not actually take note which year this was released. I think it already has 10 years plus on it. So it's basically from one decade or a couple of decades back. So this house of Escada we will talk about today is the fragrance is called Sunset Heat. It would be nice if it was called Sunset Riot, but anyway, this is for men. And Escada basically released quite a few men's fragrances, gents fragrances back in the days. But the biggest name was Escada Magnetism. You guys know that I was fortunate enough to try it from one brother and review it. Thank God for that. But Escada, you don't find that many men's perfume, gents perfume when you go to a perfume shop. Mostly you see the women's fragrances, the summer flankers, lot of these colorful fragrances, that fruity, fresh, like a party theme kind of fragrances on basically on discounted side you can find them, and they're not supremely expensive. Escada basically is a house is very interesting. I don't talk about it much, but I don't own that many, but I recently bought this because I really like the smell of it. So there are like one or a couple of reviews on it. I think Mark perhaps reviewed it. It was a funny review. Check it out, Robe08. But today we'll talk about Escada Sunset Heat. So basically this is the packaging. Very tall box, old school classic box. It has, I admit, it doesn't have a very premium touch to it. It feels like more on the budget side. Moment you look at it, moment you see this box, first impression, if you see this on a counter anywhere, high likely either side you see, this is not going to really draw you like, hey, Chanel, or Dior Homme Intense. You don't find that much class perhaps in this. This is very casual, fun, exotic, sort of like a, people look at it like, hey, this is $20, right? It's not $20. It's like more like 35, 40 bucks. But first impression, when you see this look a bit tacky. Okay, so there's a dude right there with sunglasses, is the name. And I thought this is called Escada for men. I did not notice the name here. Like it's kind of like silver. It's a Sunset Heat, and I thought it's Escada for men. I thought it's a classic. Had no clue, just bought it. The side it continues, the graphics, and there's like someone's dancing on the perhaps they're drunk and having fun party at the beach. Young people, kind of nice. And then there's this logo. That's the box. These are very hard to find nowadays. And I read, I think one of our members, I think Joran, I don't know how to say his name, but he's a musician, a rock artist. He said that he likes it. So this was his first perfume. He got into the fragrance. If I got the name wrong, I'm really sorry. But here's the packaging, and I think the packaging looks, for me, I really like it. It reminds me a little bit of Elizabeth Arden or Paris Hilton bottles, but this has a retro vibe. Many people will say this is not a very nice bottle. I like the color. It says Escada, very cool, very cool. Back in the days, we used to have this Toyota Publica cars, like 80s, 90s. This reminds me of those, those windows and stuff, like back in the time, things look like these, nice little dark blue comes down to faded blue. Base looks like that, and my most favorite part of this bottle is this cap. Look at that. That looks like a ring, right? That looks like a ruby ring, right? Is it called ruby? What is it called? But anyway, this reminds me, the cap reminds me of Princess or Lady Diana, rest in peace. Like I hope she's in the heavens. One of my most favorite, and one of the ladies one of the figures I rather respect with my heart. Truly, when you looked up to Princess Diana, I'm sorry, I'm going a little bit off track, but I want to talk about this. Princess Diana was an inspirational character for me, and she was very kind. She had a very kind heart, and her children turned out to be great. Not very big fan of Prince Charles, but Princess Diana definitely. And she used to wear this ring. And I remember when Prince Williams, right? Harry is the younger one, yeah. But the elder son got married. I think his wife wore this ring. I was in London at that time. There was definitely 2012. There was this Olympics going on, and I think his wife, Kate, what's her name? Duchess of man. Like Kate Winslet. No, wait, I have to remember her name. Hold on. Yeah, the moment I sort of paused it, I remember her name, Kate Middleton. Yeah, I like her a lot too. She has a lot of class. I really like her. I see sort of like a Princess Diana in her. So anyway, I saw that ring. It was being sold in Marks and Spencer. I bought a ring that time, one for my mom and then one for my ex at that time. But these rings are absolutely beautiful. Like this cap makes this bottle looks really pretty. So long story on the cap. So the cap, when you take it out, it's basically plastic, looks like blue inside, cheaply built. Atomizer looks like that. Nothing fancy going on, but I like this. This is very easy and doesn't take up so much space. Okay. So where is my paper? Yeah. So I have pre-sprayed this on the paper, and let me show you the atomizer. Spray is good. Okay. These fragrances, like funny, in Bangladesh, our country, people don't know the value of these or vintage. A lot of shops, if you visit, they have a lot of these fragrances laying somewhere like without any care, like collecting dust, and they're like, packaging takes a beating. And if this was in States or any other country, people knew the value of it, people just grab it. These things go for very high price tag as vintage. So this one, absolute, there's this beautiful vibe. You know why I bought it? Not the name only or just the review. I really like the smell of it. This one is perfect summer fragrance for fun on the beach, like fruity, melons, I'll just tell you, very simple fragrance. The longevity on this is okay, moderate side, like say 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, borderline. For a summer perfume, perhaps you expect more, but this one, it's okay for solid in the beach under the sun, 3 to 4 hours. Okay, that's about what you're gonna get. Projection is great in the under the sun, but it needs heat to project. This fragrance can be worn by both men and women, but I really feel there's a sexy vibe. It's like the old school classic days, like when people used to party on the beach, like Jaws, that movie came out, or Baywatch, if you were. This is a fragrance, Baywatch, theme fragrance. I love the modern Baywatch, but David Hasselhoff, those are the days. Pamela Anderson, man, we used to be like, take a beating if we watch Baywatch. Our parents would beat us up, but we like just go if they're sleeping, like, oh, Baywatch is on, man, look at those red swimsuits and look at those beauties, oh man, good old memories, So Pamela Anderson, I was not a very big fan of, but I like Yasmin Bleeth. Many of you who are fan of her, I know you still love her, if you're in 40s, 50s, you guys, you had good taste in women. So this fragrance opens up with this beautiful note of carambola, which was present in Versace Menu Fresh. They introduced there, basically a starfruit. So starfruit, when you hear, it's an exotic fruit, summer fruit and summer punch. And then you feel there's also like some melon going on here. Definitely like some sort of melon and some, I think there is this oceanic aquatic note. It smells like sea breeze, a little bit salty. It reminds me a little bit of Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct, but that one is much sweeter. This is sweet with the fruits, but nothing added sweetness to it. This one doesn't feel like a very sweet base with a tonka or something. It smells okay. It gets like light and airy, which I like about it. I don't want my fresh perfume to be too sweet in summer. This is beautiful, casual. If you go out, even you wear this now, you'll be very unique, you'll smell a little bit like those days we used to watch MacGyver, the A-Team, the Fall Guy, what else? There was this called, man, was the helicopter TV series, Airwolf, a Raven. This is the time. It reminds me of that amazing fragrance, so good, because this is our time, our age. So I can definitely say I can relate to it, and even till date, I don't find this like something I would not wear. I really love rocking this. So nice, fresh fragrance, but the best part of this perfume is first 1 hour, where you get all those fruit punch, all those melons, and then all those oceanic accords, a little bit of sea breeze. But after that, the dry down, it's a little bit blah. Okay, the blah, what I mean by that gorgeous fruit notes disappear, and what you remain with, a little bit of freshness, musky vibe, and a little bit perhaps that oceanic ambergris sort of vibe, but there's no ambergris. So this is a casual summer wear, very beautiful bottle, good old times. And if you smell this, today, you'll find like, oh, okay, my dad used to wear this, a little bit of mango. Oh, I can smell mango in this. So basically a very tropical fruit punch kind of fragrance. It's ozonic, it's lively, it's happy, nothing formal about it, nothing really like something I'd like to wear at work. If you go to office, this is something I would not definitely suggest, because if you go to work wearing this, people might say that you came here looking for ladies, and you're trying to get compliments and trying to get dates and get numbers. Perhaps good for by the beach, holiday. This is a holiday, like Creed's what's the fragrance, Virgin Island Water. I have that, I love that. This one has the same theme, but if you like Nautica Voyage, this is, imagine like a fruity version of Nautica Voyage. Fragrances like it, amazing fragrance, but not for everybody, I would say. Modern days it will feel a bit dated, but I really like it. So longevity and projection not too great. Bottle is nice. Overall, this fragrance, I'll give it like a, what I feel, this fragrance out of respect, I'll give it 7.5 out of 10, right? So check it out, Escada, and this is called Sunset Heat for men. If I find some more, I'll review them. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. It has been a pleasure. Time to move on to the second review. Have a very nice day. See you soon. Bye-bye.